Hello everyone, gshock here. Today I'll be doing a contest that I haven't made in a while. Basically, G-Shock module demonstration, and in this case on the new GA-2100. Because I'm sure some of you guys will be owning this in the future, and just in case you didn't know how it works, this video will be coming helpful. It operates on a Casio 5611 as being indicated in this window on top, so that's how you know whether this video is the right one for you or not. So it works pretty simple actually, but just in case you are new to G-Shocks, this is how it works. It has 3 hands: hour, minutes, and day display in analog. The digital part will shows us the time in digital or date display instead. You could swap that using this lower right button. More about the hands. Notice that in my case right now it is showing time in analog and digital, which is correct. It is matching with this digital part, but the hands on this day display somehow misaligned a little bit. It is Sunday of course, but the hands is off to the right a little bit. So just in case any one of this happen to your watch, this is what you have to do, which is performing hand operations or hand setting. Press the adjust button and hold it, and then keep holding it until H set appear. And now we could adjust the sub dial, which is this one, and if the hands for the hour and the minute didn't match with your digital time as well, this is where you could fix it. So all you have to do is use these 2 buttons to move back and forth. This is forward, yep, and this is backwards. And yep, I'm satisfied with that position, so that should do it. Press this mode button now. Now it is the time to set the hour and the minute hand. If it didn't match with this 000 or 12 o'clock position, move it using both of these buttons. So in my case, I feel like the minute hand is slightly off to the right, like that, right? So press this upper right button and move it back slightly. No, this is too much. Alright, this should do it. So now the hands are properly aligned, including the sub dial ones. Press adjust and everything will fall into place and show us accurate information display. Now once you're done doing this hand setting, and then you could perform other operations like setting up the timekeeping and moving on to other functions as well. So basically this watch have a few functions. Let's have a quick rundown. We have a world time, we'll have a stopwatch, a countdown timer, alarm, and that's pretty much it. Okay, before I run through all of those, let's begin with the watch setup. Just in case you buy this outside of your own country, you're gonna need to set a watch first, which is by pressing the adjust and hold it. You're gonna need to set the city name. I'll add the table over here for the city name abbreviations, and there are time zones. And now just cycle through all of them, whatever city that is closest to you, as long as the time match with your local place. Okay, let's see now. In my case, it is Sydney. Alright, press mode button to go to the next setting, which called daylight saving time or summertime. You're gonna need to turn it on or turn it off only. If you use it in your local country, then turn it on. If you don't know about it, you probably don't need it, so just turn it off. Press this mode button again to go to the next setting, which is time format, 12-hour or 24-hour time. In my case, I would prefer 24-hour time format, so I'm just gonna leave it there. Alright, pressing mode button again will brings us into the time setting. And now we could set the hour, minutes, and second, which is a standard. I'm just gonna ignore the second part because it doesn't really matter. All you have to do is press this lower right button. So move this to the hour part. I'm gonna set my time to, let's see now, 4. Should be 16, right? 16. The time should be 16, 24, 25, something like that. And then move to the next setting, which is calendar. And then you can set up the months and the date, and next is key. This is for the beeping sound each time you swap between modes. So if you don't like the sound or if it's came annoying to you, you could turn it off over here. Next is afterglow durations for the LED lights. The 3 over here will indicate 3.0 seconds, 1 will goes for 1.5 seconds. So depending on how much lights you want, use it, and keep in mind this will consume battery. In my case, I prefer 3.0 seconds, and even if the battery runs out, I could solve it up on my own, so it don't really matter. So back to the original setting, and once you're done, press the adjust button, and now the hands will move to the time that I just set up. In my case, 4:25. And now there's something going on there, which I'm going to demonstrate. Once it arrives to here, all right, there you go, 4:25, right? It is blocking our view. I cannot demonstrate the rest of the functions while the hands is moving on that position. So this is where Casio add a hand retraction function. Press the light button, hold it, and then press mode button. There you go. The hands will move out of the way to the closest position possible. In this case, this part. Sometimes they move it on this part over here, whichever closest. So now we could tell the time right away without any obstruction. Okay. Pressing mode will brings you to the next mode, which is full time. Once you do that, the hands will move back in the original state, showing you your local time, whereas in digital part will shows you the world time. In any mode at all you have to do is press the light button, hold it, and then press mode like that, and then the hands will move back out of the way. In here you could have a clear view of the timekeeping of that specific country. You could cycle through all of them using this button over here, and while using this feature, the hands will stay there. Now if I swap mode, the hands will move back into the original position. Now we are in the stopwatch. This watch has a range to 24-hour stopwatch and also 1/100 seconds precision with split time over here. Split off. And even in this mode as well, if you want to turn on the hand retraction, lights, and mode, good to go. And now you could use the stopwatch as usual, like on any other watch. It might take quite some time, but I believe every NADG model will have this equipped. Stop and reset. Okay. Next mode will be the countdown timer. In this case, it works really similarly as well. Now, right now it's preset to 10 minutes. I could just press this start button to start the timer, and if I wanted to stop and press it just to reset it back. In this mode, if the hands is blocking your view, light, and mode, good to go. Alright, next mode, which is the last one, will be the alarm. Press the start button and hold it to hear how the alarm would sound like so. So now you know how your alarm will be set like. Press the light and mode to move the hands out of the way first, and then we could begin with the alarm setting. Press the adjust button to begin with the setting. Look at that. You can set to the hours, the minutes, and that's pretty much it. Once you're done, press adjust, and the hands will move back into place. Or if you just want to turn the alarm off, press the adjust button as well once, and off, on. Now it is off, on. Alright, this watch have 5 alarm. There we go, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with signal without any snooze function in here. Press the mode button again, which brings us back to home timekeeping, and that's, I believe, which sums up all the things that this watch could do for you. Plus that hand retraction function, and finally LED lights, which could be lights out of this light button over here if you close the entire analog and also the digital part. Like so. Which is good enough, but you do have the luminescence on the hour and the minute hands to rely on at night time. So that's it. Thank you very much for watching. This is gshock, and out.